folks, this is Trinity, and I am here today to talk to you about the new direction I'm taking my channel. This is the first video blog that I'm filming, and it's gonna have many different sections of me discussing the direction I'm gonna take my channel here in the future. And just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about why I'm doing this, what spurred me on to do this, some of the changes I'm making within me and why I've decided to go this way. First and foremost, I just want to say that you guys have given me so much support over the last year, and I just honestly, without y'all, this channel wouldn't be what it is at all. I've taken a break for a while, I've been away, and I've had some time to do some thinking, and I've been at a point in my video making where I've reached kind of a standstill, and I really was wondering why that was. And mainly what I was seeing is that I needed to change the direction I was taking everything. And I asked myself, well, what's really holding me back? I mean, I just would love to know. I didn't even really know what it was, and I thought, well, after much time had passed, I thought, well, gosh, I was looking at all my videos, and I looked at all of them, all the ones that are up, all my uploads, and I was looking at them, and I thought, my gosh, there's so much anger in these videos. There's just so much anger, and I think I was starting to have a problem with it personally at so many levels, and I thought, well, how could I do this in a way that would really create some change, instead of just showing angriness and hatred and spitefulness and just all these things. And I just started seeing it in my videos, and I wasn't liking it. And I thought, well, gosh, maybe that says something about where I'm at. I don't know. I mean, and I just started to examine myself, and I just looked in at myself. And I started to realize that I had a lot of anger, and I had a lot of hate about a lot of things, and I needed to drop it. I just had so much animosity about the way things were going, in the world, in this country, with the banking system in particular. I have a big problem with the banking system. And I just started to think, why? I mean, what good is this doing me? Why am I exposing the anger about this? Why can't I show the change that's happening? There's people that are really starting to make some changes. I want to get to know those people. And so I took a step back, and I just started to kind of reevaluate some of the people I was around and some of the situations I was putting myself in personally. And I thought, okay, well, how can I change this? I mean, what am I going to do? I mean, I'm obviously not happy, with the way I'm taking everything. How am I going to change this? And so what I started to realize was, namely, number one, that I had to let go of the anger and let go of the fear. One of the biggest ways that these elite keep us the way they keep us is to keep us angry and to keep us in fear. A lot of the propaganda that's put out there is to do that. So I just took a step back from the media. I took a step back from, pretty much everything I was reading and listening to, and I just removed myself from that. And I asked myself, okay, now what do I think? After giving myself some time away from it. And what I started to do is I started to talk to people. I used to just be so full of anger about all this stuff, and I would walk up to people and I would literally say, well, that we're controlled, by a group of elite families, and they run the show, and we are just, a pawn in their game, and, what are you going to do? What are you going to do about it? And just get really mad. A lot of people do. I was one of them. It didn't change anything. So I started asking myself, okay, well, now that I've removed myself, when I removed myself from it and I sat back and just thought, I was like, wow, I just started listening to people and talking to people and hearing their stories and becoming more open to, what really was happening. Because what I learned is that you're not really open to what's happening unless you listen to people. You've got to listen to where they're coming from. You have to hear them. You have to really hear them. And, you know, what I thought was just really amazing is that I just started to look at me, you know, once I started to hear them and their stories. I mean, involving every aspect of what, you know, I've covered on YouTube, but, you know, also some other things, just personal things that they've told me. And I really just... I just started to change. That's all I can say. And so I said, well, my gosh, you know, I've been wanting to change my channel for some time. I've been wanting to change the direction of the entire thing, and I've been wanting to just take this in a whole new way and show that we all have this really, really amazing energy flowing within us, and that, you know, through believing in ourselves and keeping a really, really positive frame of mind and getting rid of the negative energy in our lives, that we can really create a change in consciousness and awareness, and that we can, you know, help other people become more open and aware and go to that level of consciousness. And that's really what I started to realize, and it was overwhelming. And what I noticed is that once I realized this, I started to just meet all these really, really cool people that are very centered and are creating change through very calm and rational means. And it's opened me up to a whole other way of living my life and a whole other way of thinking. I've realized that I have to let go of a lot of negativity and a lot of negative people, and change how I was being negative and turn that into something that's good. So my goal is to do that with these video blogs, and, you know, hopefully to take it beyond that, and start maybe a series, or you know, get a show going and really start to do this. Encourage everyone to continue to send me videos, because it helps me learn, me learn more about this. I feel really lucky to know all of you. I really do. And you know, I feel lucky to have become aware of this, you know, where I'm at. And you know, I hope to continue to learn, and I hope to continue to grow. I really, really believe that this can change. I really think that we as a whole can change this. But it's going to start with us. We have to remember that we teach people how to treat us, including our elected officials. We teach them how to treat us by who we are. I know that's really hard for some people maybe to understand, but we do. We teach people how to treat us. So it's not going to be solved with a bunch of angry mobs. It's going to be solved with a change in consciousness and awareness. It's going to be solved with a change within us. It's going to be solved when we realize that we have power and that we peacefully create change. We peacefully and collectively go to the public and discuss this with them, and we help open their minds to this. You know, if anybody knows of any groups, maybe in your area, that are doing this, I would love to hear about them and maybe talk to them. So you can, you know, hook me up on YouTube through email. Any of you that know me, feel free to call, feel free to email me. I would really like to talk to them and interview them. I would like to talk to as many people as possible out there, even if it involves traveling. And I have a fairly open schedule. So you know, if it involves traveling, I would do it. So I really, really would love to hear from everybody out there. You know, if you know of an organization, an individual, a group, anything, anyone that you guys know, feel free to let me know. I would love to meet them. I want to engage these people. So thank you so much, guys, for watching this, and let's help change consciousness, and let's work together. And I know we can do this. I know we can do it. You know, we are incredible beings, and we can do this. And wow. Anyway, so great to know all of you, and hope you all have a great day. And look forward to my next blog. It should be out in about a week and a half to 2 weeks. So take it easy, and peace. Bye.